King, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Runner on base to start the inning.
Attaboy, good job, way to rip.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit, and he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. To the top of the order we go. King digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Come on, go,
Swing
go,
and a rocket. Looks like extra bases. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King.
Hey, keep it going up there, clutch up.
This pitch popped up. And that's that. 1 left on base, but they're in front, 4-0. 1 down. Digging in for the Hooks, King. That one in the air to center field. Moving under this one. And makes the catch. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Fernandez. The Rockhounds down to their last strike. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Hooks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. King, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, King. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him keep that batting average against down. Shane McGuire leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for a strike 2. Line drive, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Right through there for a strike. Malone measures 6'1", 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2022. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider
Ball,
misses
outside.
away. Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Nate Nankel. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Nice play off the bounds for the out. In the air, right field, Strom in position. And that is out number 3. They leave 2 runners on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. No outs, runner at first. And now, King, 2 for 4 in the game last night. That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay throw, runner scores, and they take the lead. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. The Rockhounds at the plate here in the second inning.
The second baseman, Colby Halter.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
Ball, that's high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. We'll see another. And 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. One out and the base is empty. The next
That
offering
missed. That's a
misses.
ball.
So a ball and a strike. Gets a chase on that one. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Devin Taylor.
Hey!
Fly ball, right field. Strom moving under it. Gets there, got it. So they go quietly here, midway through the second. The Hooks out in front, 1-0. Top half, third inning. Here's the center fielder, number 24.
Number 24.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Battling here, fouls it away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shane McGuire.
Yeah.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The left-handed batter waits, and that's outside. And again on 1-2. Popped up.
Yeah, you
Nyans
got it.
gets under it.
You got it.
And quickly 2 away.
The batter, the first
2 down
baseman,
now.
number 5,
Next up for the
Brennan
Rockhounds, Brennan Malone.
Hey!
0-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Hooks have the edge, 1-0. Runner at first,
Now
one away.
batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Line drive, and it's caught. Dives for the bag. Out. Double play. Avant kept the bats quiet in that inning, but they still lead it 1-0. King back on the mound to face the meat of the order. Not an easy task.
Debris.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball.
DeVries stands at 6 foot even, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. So now 1-2. And the
That's a
slider
ball low.
just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. That splitter was just nasty, getting the swing over the top. Really good action on that pitch to get the K. The 0-1 offering. Blooper to right. Fair ball. The tying run is aboard. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. And a big swing and a miss. That one's too
That's
high.
high. That's a ball.
What a great 2-strike pitch, but somehow he laid off it. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, Colby Halter. Struck out swinging the first time.
Hee-haw!
The Hooks up by a run. Top half of the fourth. Late on that fastball. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Strike 1.
Ball
This
high.
could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings through that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nankill, the lead runner, over at second. Halter at first. 2 out, into center. And that's the end of the inning. 2 runners left stranded. Still behind, 1-0 to score. Coming up to the
Now
dish for
batting,
Corpus
the
Christi,
designated
King.
hitter, number
1 for 2 with an
2.
RBI double back in the first. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Swings and misses. It's a K. Nice job. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, number 35. Excellent at keeping the ball in the
Now
park this
batting,
year.
the designated hitter,
This call to the
number
bullpen is
2.
brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. This could be a big moment in this game. A hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, but the runners do not advance. Got the curve again after swinging and missing, and he didn't do any better against it the second time around. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, King. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
That's ball.
Ground ball, right side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. That one missed. Swings and misses. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next up, Nate Nankill. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. King was not great at the plate in this one, but delivered a pretty good pitching performance. Not a lot of positive takeaways in terms of hitting, but he pitched well enough, and that's always valuable. Honestly, this was more like an old-school National League performance. King working through his prep for this one, and he leads the league in RBIs. It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King.
2.
Net goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. And
No, that's out.
outside. Now 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, and he strikes out. To the top of the order we go. Digging in for the Hooks, King. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit.
Hit me, 2-2-2. Oh man, you smoked that one. Good job, good job.
King steps in looking to be the hitter that breaks through. No runs on the board yet, but this could be a table setter moment for him. On the ground, out to short, DeVries whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first
Time to have a
baseman,
look at
number
his pitch
5,
breakdown for the game.
Brenton.
So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown 1 of those 2 more than 80% of the time today. No runs allowed yet, which shows that it's been a good approach
The
for him.
designated hitter,
1 out and 2 on. Now at the plate, King, 1 for 3. Lash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. In the air to center and heading deep. Runner tags and goes to third. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that
Now
play, but he's
batting,
showing he's
the
got the
first baseman,
goods.
number
A center
5,
field prospect like this
Brenton.
is valuable to any organization. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. 1-2 now. Chopped out towards short. DeVries. And that's the ball game. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance, and they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins. King working through his prep for this one, and he leads the league in RBIs. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here's the
Batting
catcher,
third,
King.
The catcher, number 2.
King batting third today, and he was a third-round pick in 2025. And the pitch?
Ball.
Sliced hard, but foul. Here's the 1-2 offering. Gets a piece, stays alive. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up the middle. The underhand flip. There's one.
No!
To first, not in time. Great
Hey!
effort there.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Xavier.
One out and the base is empty. King, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Strike two. And it's a pop-up. Gets there under it. And makes the catch. One out and runners at first and second. And now, Romeo Sanabria. In the air on the infield, and there's the
Infield
call
fly,
for the
batter's
infield
out.
fly. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King. And a big swing and a miss. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. And a base hit.
Find it, find it, find it.
And they stopped the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away.
The
Got
batter,
out in
number
front, but
9.
didn't allow the
Designated
wrists
hitter,
to yank that one
Xavier
into foul ground. That's a good
Nair.
example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit.
Now
With the
batting,
bases full,
the
they've got a
seventh
shot at breaking this thing
Suarez.
wide open.
Here.
And the 0-1 now. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Inning over. One left on base. Score remains 2-1. One out and
Now
a
batting,
runner at
the
second.
catcher,
Next
number
up for the
2.
Hooks, King.
Keep it going up there. It's your turn, your turn.
Swings through that one for strike one. Grounds it to short. Acuna. And that is out number 2. One away and a runner at first. Next to hit for the Missions, Francisco Acuna.
Runner, runner.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to
Out on
second.
tag.
Out. They're down a couple. The tying run at the plate, but he got caught trying to get a little closer. King digging in. 2 outs,
Number
RBI
2.
opportunity, looking to come through for his team. Chases a high fastball there.
They need you right now. Keep it going.
In the air to left center. Tears on the move to the gap. Gets there. Got it. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Lays down a bunt. Whips it to first
You're
in
out.
time. And there's one
Now
away.
batting, the second
Good
baseman,
idea by the hitter
Marco
right there. He saw where the...
Castaneda.
And here is Romeo Sanabria. On the ground, this should do it. Brooks. Steps on the bag. Ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. King will have a chance to move his name up the league leaderboard in homers today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in,
Batting third,
King,
the catcher,
tearing
number
it up at the
2.
plate recently, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Weak liner to first, and that's hauled in for the out. Man at second,
Batting
one
third,
away.
the
Digging
catcher,
in for the
White.
missions, Blake Hunt.
Hunt.
Line drive, and it's caught. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Hicks kept the bats quiet in that inning. Scoreless after one. King getting
The
ready to
batter,
hit.
the catcher,
0 for 1.
Number 2.
This one high in the air, out to left center. 2 away now. As we go to the last of the third, and here's the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria. This one popped up. And there's one down. Pitcher got exactly what you're looking for when you throw the fastball up above the zone like that for a simple pop out. Runner at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And he delivers. High fly ball to right field. Murphy under it. And makes the catch.
The batter.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Weidman. Here's a pop-up. King under it. And there's one away. King steps in with the stakes a little higher after
Number
last
2.
inning. Looking to get something going here for this offense. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. So 2 down. The shortstop will hit next. Chop to the left side. Dungan. That's the ball game. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. All right, ready to go
Leading
here.
off tonight,
And now the DH,
designated hitter,
King.
Number 2.
And that's how this game gets started. He hits a fly to center. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Normally behind the plate, but serving as the designated hitter in this game. Rips that to right. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
King up now, trying to get the bats going. No runs yet, but
Number
this AB
2.
could be the wake-up call the team is looking for. Drills this one deep to right. Way back and out of here. Home run. Blasted that one out of here. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. The go-ahead
Now
run
batting,
aboard at
the
first with
designated hitter,
nobody
number
out.
2.
Hey, no one better here.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side, and it goes just foul. The Hooks with the go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second for 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one. Now up, Kellen Strong. 0-2, rocks and fires. That one rocketing towards left center, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. He really showed some
batting,
great
the
fight
center
right there.
fielder,
They were down to their
Yamal
last
Encarnacion.
strike, and he's digging in for the Hooks. Yamal Encarnacion.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
That one out to right. Murphy under it. That's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. King is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And here we go.
Leading off
Stepping to
ball
the plate
game
for
tonight,
Corpus
the
Christi,
designated
King.
hitter, number 2.
Fly ball to right. And a quick out, number 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Kavaris Tears. Bash down the right side, but foul. Tears, 23 years old. And he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. That misses the zone. And the count, 1-2. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. 0-2, and the delivery. Fights it off, we'll see another. And again on 0-2. And that one is foul, we'll try again. And that just misses. King thought that was a strike, so here's a challenge. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks him down to one challenge left. 1-2 pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Blake Hunt. In the air to the right. And that ends the inning. They go down in order. Bottom half of the second. Digging in for the missions, Albert Fabian. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. The 0-1. Check swing, that's a ball. And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down. It's a pop-up. Biggers settles underneath it and makes the catch. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. 2 outs, bases empty.
Ball.
Nice eye right there. Swing lifted to left field, settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. We're at the end of 2. No score. We head back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the Hooks, King. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Oh, 0-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. And the righty fires. Swing and a rocket. Back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Kai Murphy. Strike 2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Good eye there. The next offering misses. 2-2. Struck out swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. The 0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. That misses. And the count is even. 2-2. Chop to third. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Wyatt Hoffman now at the plate. and that one fouled off. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Guevara. Here.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Struck out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So one hit is all they get. End of 3. We're all tied, 0-0. So digging
Now
in,
batting,
King.
the designated hitter.
So
Number
easy to
2.
look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long. King measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2025. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Top half of the 4th. Hard ground ball, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now
4
batting,
hits in a
the
row, and they're
first
really
baseman,
seeing the ball
Brendan
well. With that kind of
Brooks.
hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was still smoked. Great swing for the hit. Sanabria in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th.
Now batting.
Not a
the
perfectly
catcher,
spotted
Boyd.
fastball with 2 strikes, but got away with it. The hitter might have been expecting something closer to the edge of the zone and simply couldn't adjust in time. And the 0-1 now. Slider clips the zone. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. And here's the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Nobody on and 2 outs. Albert Fabian getting ready to hit. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. On to the top of the 5th. The Hooks on top, 3-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Corpus
now to start the
Christi.
bottom of the
Number
5th and taking
67,
over on the mound, Cody Bolton. Limiting home runs well so far this season. Batting order turns over. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi,
Number
King,
2.
1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. One, 2 now. And that one is inside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dungan under it. 1 up, 1 down. So up
The
next,
batter,
King.
designated hitter, number 2.
On the ground. Acuna tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the end. Huge spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Here's the 1-1. Grounds this one to short. And that's the ball game. King was good for him both hitting and pitching in this ball game. Certainly not his finest hour, at least at the plate, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time, though. King, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Corpus Christi Hooks, taking on the San Antonio Missions. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Top half of the second from San Antonio. And now the DH,
number
King.
2.
Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit. Round second, going for third.
You're up, you're up, you're up.
That's a leadoff triple.
Hey, nice rip right there. Nice rip. Way to
Great
get
back
hit.
control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. And next, the
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter,
the designated
King.
hitter,
1 for
number
1,
2.
tripled the first time up. Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. An absolutely titanic shot. 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Some homers just sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. On to the next inning, digging in for the hooks,
The
King.
designated hitter, number 2.
Sanchez getting back to it out there. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Looked like he had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter,
Corpus
King.
Christi, the designated
And a double
hitter,
would complete
number
the
2.
cycle.
Up.
Now here's the 0-2. Left field. Weidman glides in towards the infield. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 13, Kelly. Now batting. The
Next up for the
designated
Hooks,
hitter, number
King.
2.
And he blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead. Bounces, that one gets the pitcher. Beats the runner to first, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Bottom of the 2 away and a
Now
runner in
batting,
scoring position
left
here.
fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Weidman.
Weidman.
And it falls! Runner around 3rd. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 5-2. And now at the plate,
Now
the
batting,
catcher, number
the catcher,
38.
Number 38.
McLaughlin is just 1 strike away. Lifted down the left side, gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. King was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Corpus
fourth, the
Christi,
catcher,
King.
number 2.
3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Chopped left side.
Oh, beat it out,
Tags
beat
the
it
runner
out,
for
beat it
1.
out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nobody out, 1st and 2nd here. Next to hit, Clay Dungan. The 0-1 offering. And it's a pop-up. King settles under this one. 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, King, hit into a double play the first time around. Out to center. And there are 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Jackson. 1 on with nobody out. A double play with runner on the move. This one in for a strike. Throws off line, and he's in there. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball
catcher,
game.
Number 2.
Top of the 7th here. King getting ready to hit. Ground ball, right side.
Come on, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
Sanabria steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now, King. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. That one's too hot. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the
Now
9th.
batting, the second baseman.
1 down
Marco.
and the winning run on first.
Cantona.
2-1 pitch upcoming. And it's straight to the backstop. Oh, a huge wild pitch there. The winning run now in scoring position. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Winning run at second with 1 away. Popped up. Under
Yeah,
it.
you got it, you got it.
Out number 2. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Murphy in the box now takes strike 1, and he's challenging that called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. Just missed. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Winning run stands at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. The 2-2. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Throw into third. In there, he's safe. Trying to send this one into extra frames. And that's ball 4. The batter now, Albert Fabian. First pitch, and it just misses. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Winning run at third. 2 down. Here in the last half of the 9th. And this one gets away. Can't squeeze it. Throw comes into second, but he's in there easily. Murphy up to second, but the runner at third holds. So now both runners in scoring position. Ripped into center for a base hit. The winning run comes across to score, and they walk it off. King is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the switch hitting catcher, King.
Catcher, number 2.
Diaz, 29 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground.
Get there!
Off balance speed, there's one. Outstanding play, inning over. 1 out and the base is empty. King, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. That slider was pretty far out of the zone, and I'm thinking he just didn't read the ball well out of the hand. When you're trying to protect the plate on a 2-strike count like that, runner on the go. And that one gets away at the plate. No throw, he gets in safely. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. King digging in, trying to rattle this pitcher. Really has these hitters in a funk so far in this one. That one finds the zone. Ground ball left side. Gloves it. And just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. That's a very tough play for any shortstop, and they nearly got the out at first. Speeding up the release would make the difference. No outs, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Nick Raposo. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Throws safe at second, not close. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And here's the catcher, King. 1 for 3. The hooks with the tying run at the dish.
Oh.
This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. This offense is really humming now. Already had a runner aboard, now second and third following the automatic double, and still nobody out. This could be a very big inning for him. Go-ahead run on base. Next up for the Travs, Nick Raposo. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Runners hold, that's ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering. That one pushed foul. Gets a piece, stays alive. The Travelers with the go-ahead run at third. This one kicks away a little, he can't hang on. The throw in to second. There's the tag, they get the out, and that's the inning. One left on base. Score stays tied at 3. King stepping in, bottom of the ninth, winning run at the plate. Has a chance to end it right here. Chases a high fastball there. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity.
Whoa.
Hit in the air, right field. Kova in position. Gets there. Got it. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Nick Raposo.
Three and two now. Popped up. One away. That was the one he wanted. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. The 0-1. Up the middle. Handles the chance. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Tough way for them to fall behind in this one. They'll have to Digging in for the Hooks, Jax Biggers. The Hooks down to their last strike. And the runner takes off for third. Here's a pop-up. And that's the ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. King is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So up next,
Third,
Hunter
the first
Fitzgerald.
baseman, number 23, Hunter Fitzgerald.
1-0, here's the pitch. Runner on the
That's the
go.
ball.
Throws off line and he's in there. So digging in, King.
The catcher,
Runners at first
number
and second
2.
and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here. Here comes the pitch. And it's straight to the backstop. Throw into third. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one out to right. Sundstrom under this one. Here comes the throw. Not in time.
No,
Safe at
he's in
home.
there.
And it's 1-0. That's just what they needed here. Good team approach to take the lead on the sac fly. King
Now batting,
will hit
the
next.
catcher,
Drove in a
number
run with a
2.
sac fly the first time up. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. We know he's got the approach to use the whole field, and that apparently extends to power hitting. That's a big swing to go the opposite way for the homer. Now the third
Now
baseman,
batting,
Blake
third
Rambush.
baseman, Blake
Nobody out and a runner at
Rambush.
first. Lays one down the left side. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. So up next, King. He's already homered in this ball game. On the ground to first.
Come on, come on, come on,
Takes
come
it
on.
to the bag, and that'll do it. One down. Next up for the Hooks, King. Misses
That's the ball.
outside. 1-0. Bash down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 1-1. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a high fly to left. Pretty deep. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and
Now
that's why you
batting.
take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second. And pops it up. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Corpus
third,
Christi,
the designated
King
hitter,
went
number
deep in last
2.
night's ball game. Swing lifted to left field, under it. And makes the catch. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch
Now
away and
batting,
earned the fly out.
designated hitter, number
Bases loaded,
2.
2 down.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
King swings through it for strike 1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay, throw home. Tag, not in time. Safe. And the lead is up to 5. Base is loaded, and he drives them all in. I think that's exactly what he wanted to do on that pitch. Shot it the opposite way, and he was thinking about going for 2 all the way. Great rip. Digging in for the
Now
hooks,
batting,
King.
the designated
1 for 2.
hitter, number
Came
2.
through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and try to get the barrel on the ball.
Bowling.
And another ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right center. This one pretty far back. Gets there, got it. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Next is the designated hitter, King. 1 for 3. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 0-2, and the delivery. And that one is foul. We'll try again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Now a high fly ball to left center, moving under this one. And makes the catch. So 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in for the
right
Travelers,
fielder,
Jared Sundstrom.
Sundstrom.
And that puts the tying run on base. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to the... Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Axel Sanchez. That's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now
That
batting,
should feel
the
good
left
after
fielder,
struggling
number
in his
2.
previous at-bats. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here.
The designated hitter,
Moving on to the
number
bottom of the
2.
10th. King now at the plate.
Here we go. He's right here.
On the ground, right side. Sanchez flips it, but safe at first. And they start the frame with a leadoff infield single. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Trevor Austin. A runner jumped the gun for second. And they tag the runner for the out. Winning run stands at second.
Good job. Drop him in for us.
In the air to left. Ball game. King did well in the losing effort, drove in 3 runs. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. King will have a chance to move his name up the league leaderboard in homers today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in,
Batting
Blake
third,
Rambush.
the third baseman,
First
Blake
and second here with nobody out.
Rambush.
In the air to left center. This one carrying. The relay to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Here's the catcher, King.
Find the ball.
So
find the
one
ball,
on
find
now
the
with
ball.
1 away. Always scary when you
good
see a
job right
liner
there.
back
Good
to the
Batting
mound
third,
like
the
that.
third
Glad the
baseman,
pitcher's
Big
okay.
Xavier.
Got to keep your head on a swivel out there.
Nyan.
Stepping to the
Now
plate for
batting,
Corpus
the
Christi,
catcher,
King.
number 2.
Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. High fly ball to right field. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Big Xavier.
Johnny
Now
Farmello
batting,
digs in now.
The center fielder, Johnny Farmello.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the
That's a
go.
ball.
No throw. Safe down at second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Nobody out.
Now
Runner
batting,
in
the
scoring
catcher,
position.
number
And here's the
2.
catcher, King. 1 for 2. Here's a grounder up the middle.
Run it.
And there's 1 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Farmello. It's in the dirt and kicks away from the catcher. No action on the bases, though. And the 2-2. This one popped up. Biggers settles underneath it. And that'll do it. King digs in. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Tie game, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here we go right here. No one better.
On the ground to the left, Rambush. And 2 away now. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Trying to move the runner over here. Now 1 out. That one was executed well. And now the first baseman, Hunter Fitzgerald. Off the catcher and rolls away. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. McLaughlin kept the bats quiet in that inning. Score stays deadlocked at 1. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Bounces away, can't hang on. And the runner stays put. Here comes the 1-0. In the air to left. Ochoa settles under it. And that's that. That's a true. King stepping in with a chance to be the hero.
Number 2.
Hard hit to right center. In safely at third with 1 out. The tying run just 90 feet away. 1-2, here's the pitch. Fly ball to right field and deep. And that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. King working through his prep for this one, and he leads the league in RBIs. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down.
Batting
Next
third,
to hit,
the
King.
designated hitter,
Really
number
strong hitting
2.
performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Inning over. 1 out and the base is empty. King in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball to first.
Run it out, run it out, run it out!
Takes it to the bag alone. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Xavier.
No outs and runners at first and third. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Runner scores and they have the lead. Bottom of the 8th. King getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, number 2.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. In the air, along the left field line. Very deep. And that is a foul ball. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Foul ball, still 0-2. To the right side, Fitzgerald
Dig!
will do it alone. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting,
With that kind of
the
downward
third
action
baseman,
on the slider, you're going to get a
Xavier.
lot of grounders just
yeah.
like that. Hard to lift it. And now, Nick Raposo. And the tying run at second. Ground ball to third base. On to first. Ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. King is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, King. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. Coming up to the dish for
Leading off the
Arkansas,
ball
Caleb
game tonight,
Cali.
The designated hitter, number 9, Caleb Cali.
And this one off and run. Out to short. Picks it up. Just eats it. That's an infield single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Will Wilson.
Ball one.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Grounded to third, could be two. There's one down.
Got him.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 23, Hunter Fitzgerald.
So up next, Hunter Fitzgerald. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Runner at second here and one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Bounces this one to second. Encarnacion. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done, we've got no score yet. So 2 down.
Batting third,
Next is the DH, a
designated
switch hitter,
number
King.
2.
Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Atta boy, way to get on the sack. Check the outfielders here.
The Travelers at the plate here in the second inning. And that one fouled off. Sundstrom making the start in right, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023. And the pitch just misses. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning.
Johnny Carmelo.
Ball, low.
One out and the base is empty.
Strike one.
In the air to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Axel Sanchez.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Axel Sanchez really needs to start making more contact. And that's the end of the inning. Midway in the second, no score yet. And now King,
batting,
1 for 1 with a single
hitter,
so far.
Number 2.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And we're all even up. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. And there's a hit. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. Picks himself up an RBI. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Sammy Siani. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Popped up. Ferreras gets there under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Nick Raposo.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. That's a base hit. That will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Travelers, Caleb Cali reached on an infield single the first time. Gets there, got it.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Will Wilson.
No, that's a ball.
Raposo leads off of first with 2 away.
Oh.
Strike two. And he hits a ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pop-up foul on the right side. Reaching down and makes the grab. One runner left on base, still finding themselves down 6-0. On to the next
Leading
inning,
off
and
for
here's the first
Arkansas,
baseman,
the
Hunter
first baseman,
Fitzgerald.
number 23, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. One gone leading off the fourth. Not a perfectly spotted fastball with 2 strikes, but got away with it. The hitter might have been expecting something closer to the edge of the zone and simply couldn't adjust in time. There's a strike up high. 0-2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first... Oh, and this one is blasted to left. On its way, it's out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1. He got to 0-2, but then left that last one in a hittable location. Props to the hitter. He got good pitch recognition and sent that one out. King back at it after giving up the souvenir. Swings and sends a laser to right. And 2 away now. Just missed. This one the other way. Catch is made, inning over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. 2 away and a
Now
runner at
batting,
first.
the
Digging
designated
in,
hitter,
King.
Number 2.
Hammer to right. That one has the distance. It's gone. Wastes no time on this one. The 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. King back on the hill with a sizable lead.
Axel Sanchez.
And they say he went. Sanchez, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's a ball.
And now 2-1. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set
Now
down
batting,
in the 5th.
left fielder, Sammy
Time to have a look at his pitch
Tiani.
breakdown for the game.
Hup.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Brooks steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. Lined a single into center the last time up. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Battling here, fouls it away. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. That one misses.
Outside.
Counts full, 3-2. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Line drive, that's a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. So now 1-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. 1-2 misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. And it's a blooper to left. And it drops in. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here comes the skipper. So they turn things over to the righty, Hudson Leach. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Popped up. And there's one down. Now a chance for Hunter Fitzgerald. Fly ball left field. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. King was terrific at the plate in this one, really productive. Had a decent day on the mound as well. And this isn't to minimize his pitching, because he did well out there. But the way he was hitting in this one, you can see why he's regarded so highly as a prospect. He's got major upside. King, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down.
Batting third,
Digging in for the
catcher,
Hooks,
number
King.
2.
King went yard in his most recent game. That's a strike. It's 0-1. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the righty fires. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. That's a base hit. He turns and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double. Down in the
Batting
count,
fourth,
didn't
the third
matter. Put a
baseman,
great swing on it. That's some textbook
Nyan.
batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. So up next,
batting, the
King
catcher,
cracked a
number
double
two.
the first time at bat. That's inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. Relay, throw home. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. They were trying to make something happen and move ahead in this ball game, but the defense did an outstanding job. Well executed, bang bang play at the plate. They get it there just in time for the out. Man at first with 1
Now
gone.
batting,
And here's the first baseman, Brennan
number 5,
Malone.
Brennan Malone.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. There goes the runner. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. No throw. Safe down at second. So digging
Now
in,
batting,
King.
the catcher, number 2.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
King measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. On 0-1, the delivery. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ground ball up the middle on Hellis. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And now the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Brennan
the
Malone.
first baseman, Brennan Malone.
Tying run at second base. Bottom half of the 5th. Into center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag out at the plate, and that's a double play. I love that
batting,
defensive
the
play in the
shortstop,
outfield.
Kobe.
He was running hard to make the catch.
Holter.
Then he set his feet and made a strong, accurate throw home to get the out at the plate. Just terrific. Well, it's a
Now batting,
one-run
the
ball
catcher,
game.
number 2.
King digs in now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Miles Naylor. 0-1, here's the pitch. To second,
On
and he's
attack,
out.
you're out.
Inning over. Through 8 full. The Hooks on top, 6-5. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Hooks strand the tying run on base to win it. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. So up next,
Batting third,
King
the catcher,
collected a
number
couple of
2.
hits in yesterday's game. And that's ripped
There you
for
go.
a base
Find
hit.
it. Find it.
Around second, on the way to third. Clearly was planning to swing at the first pitch, aggressive approach. You just know that one had to feel good. Caught the ball out in front and dumped it into a favorable spot to leg out the double. And now, Jared Sprague locked.
The designated hitter, Jared Sprague locked.
Man at second with 2 down. Base hit. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. Coming up to the dish
batting,
for Corpus
the catcher,
Christi,
number
King
2.
cracked a double the first time at bat. Swings and sends a laser to right. And that's that. 1 out and 2 on. And now the right fielder, Nate Nankill. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw there, safe. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Shane McGuire. 1 for 2. Oh, 1 now. And that one gets by the catcher. Alexander moves into scoring position on a wild pitch, and that erases the double play possibility. And that's ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Coming around third. Comes across to score. Safe at second with nobody out. The tying run is in
Now
scoring
batting,
position.
third baseman,
Well, that's a big
Xavier
swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to
Leading
line
off
that
for
pitch into the
Corpus Christi,
outfield for a
the
hit.
catcher, number 2.
Top of the 6th inning. At the plate, King. Here's a pop-up. Lavastida under it. And there's 1 down. And he should be feeling good after getting
The
that
batter,
first
the
batter
third
in this
baseman,
high-leverage spot.
Xavier
Now he can attack with
Nyan.
even more confidence.
Now batting, the catcher,
King
number
stepping in
2.
with the game hanging in the balance. Go-ahead run standing out there in scoring position. Big-time opportunity here.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Base hit. And here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score.
Now
And they
batting,
take
third
the
baseman,
lead in the 7th.
Xavier Nyan.
That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. 2
Now
outs,
batting,
runner
left
on
fielder,
first base.
Pedro
Stepping in for the Rockhounds, number
Pineda.
19. At the belt, kicks and delivers. This one's in the dirt. Throw comes into second. That's a wild pitch, and it allows the tying run to move into scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Pops this one up. Nyans gets there under it. And that retires the side. One left on base. Still trailing by a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Ground ball to short. This should do it. The underhand flip. And that's the ball game. King made some big contributions for them in the win. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. King, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks, taking on the Midland Rockhounds. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, King. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. The left fielder now at the plate. Popped up. And that'll do it. We'll move on. King stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field, gets under it. And makes the catch. On to the... And next, the cleanup hitter, Nate Nankel. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throws off line, and he's in there. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. 1 out and the base is empty. This pitch popped up. McGuire settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. The center fielder getting ready to hit.
Runner.
There goes the runner.
Ball.
And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Number 2.
King digs in. A frustrating day, but here's another RBI chance. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And now the DH, Jared Sprague-Lott. Here's a grounder, right side. Spins and fires to first on the run. And they get the out. Ready to get the 8th inning going. King digs in now.
Catcher, number 2.
Ground ball to third.
Move it, move it, move it.
Gets it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the Rockhounds, Nate Nankel. Bounces that one. It goes to the backstop. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. That's a wild pitch, and it allows the tying run to move into scoring position. And he delivers. This one popped up.
Your ball, your ball.
There's one down. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. That's to third. And that is the ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. King is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the catcher, King. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 4 extra base knocks already in this series. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. That's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. Colby Halter will hit next.
The shortstop, Colby Halter.
Runner on the go. Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a runner in scoring position. 1 out and the base is empty. 0 for 1 hit into a fielder's choice the first time. In the air to left. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third.
King now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Comes up empty, strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Hack and a miss, that's a strikeout. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Colby Halter. Fly ball left field, Alexander moving under it and makes the catch. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. King getting ready to hit. On
Pick up
Hellis.
the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third.
So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Trevor Austin. This one popped up. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. King working through his prep for this one, and he leads the league in RBIs. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Next up for the Hooks,
Batting third,
King.
the catcher,
First and
number
second
2.
with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. Runner tags and goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. So digging in, Cole Kahn. Ground ball to second base. Play made, that ends the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Now, King. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. And the pitch. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there, and it'll bang off the wall.
Hit me at three, hit me at three.
Safe at second with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. First and second, 2 outs. Now at the dish, King. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Hard hit to third. There with plenty of time, inning over. 2 runners. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Fernandez.
The right fielder, number 69.
Here's the 1-1. In the air to left. Dives, but can't make the catch. The throw in, headed for the plate, to second, safe. Tag, and he's out at the plate. I know they're looking for a spark, but down like this, every out becomes that much more precious. Tough to see that runner get tagged out at the plate. Top of the 7th here, King digs in now.
The catcher, number 2.
Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Here's a blooper to left,
Find the ball,
and it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Check your outfielders now, see where they're at.
The batter, the shortstop.
The left fielder will hit next. 1-2 now. In the dirt, and it'll get to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and he moves into scoring position. Runner at second with 2 down. Pops this one up to the right side.
All you, take it, take it, take it.
That is the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They're down here, 5-1. King now at the plate.
The catcher, number 2.
In the air to center, settles under it. Gets there, got it. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Casey Yamauchi. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and the batter reaches safely. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 19. On the ground, right side, and handles that one. On the run, spinning throw to first, and that's the ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. King ready to put on a hitting display today. The young prospect has been wowing crowds, leading the league in home runs this season. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. King looking to set the tone early, one of those spots where he can make a real statement. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And caught it behind the
beat
back.
it out, beat it out.
Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Runner at second here and one away.
Number 2.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. 0-2, rocks and fires. It's ball one. And that one hammer. Is this one gonna go? Just shy of a home run. Runner tags and will move up to third. So up next, King. Normally behind the plate, but serving as the designated hitter in this game.
No one better. Need you right here.
Fouled off to the right. King, just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Runner on the go. Popped up. And that's the third out. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Swing lifted to left field. And makes the catch. 2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the hooks, Kellen Strong.
Here we go.
The 1-1 offering. Swing and a rocket. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. I wouldn't be surprised if he grimaces a bit over there at second. And now, Jax Biggers. 2-2 pitch.
Chime in right here.
Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can. King, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the San Antonio Missions, taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about set to start this one. And starting in this one, King. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. King, ready to go, looking to
The
set
second
the
baseman,
tone right out of the
number
gate.
94, Marcos Castañón.
Marcos Castañón leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that
The first
slider
baseman,
down.
Romeo Sanabria.
Late with the swing there. 1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for him in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And that extends the inning. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Digging in for the missions, Nick Solak. On, and that is out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning. King now at the plate. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Alexander leading off first with 2 away. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner's around second.
Hit me, relay, hit me.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Good rip down the line there. As soon as it fell in fair territory, it was pretty much guaranteed extra bases. The missions at the
Leading
plate
off
here
for
in the
San
second inning.
Antonio, the
Kai
right
Murphy
fielder,
digs
number
in
2,
now.
Kai
Swing and a
Murphy.
miss. 0-1. Murphy stands at 5 feet 8 inches, batting 5th today. Usually a left fielder, but today he starts in right. That's off the mask again, twice now. Swing and a miss. And quickly 1 away in the second inning.
Yeah!
One out and the base is empty. Bash down the right side, but foul. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go around. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Rosman Verdugo. Sliced hard, but foul. And the righty fires. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Kavaris Tears. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 0-2, Roxon fires. Popped up right side,
Yeah, you're under. You got it.
and there's 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Close, but called a ball. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Grounder to the left side, Austin. Whips it to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Marcos Castañón. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And that's outside. And it's 2-0. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. Runners are at
Now
the corners,
batting,
one away.
the designated hitter, number 2.
Right guy, right place. He needs you right now.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. And a base hit right there. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria.
Romeo Sanabria.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. It's got a chance, and it is gone. And we're level. He had some headwinds to deal with on that one, but he got enough behind it to push it over the fence. That is a great swing. King looking to bounce back after giving up the lead. Big AB here. Set down looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. We're midway through the fourth, all tied 1-1. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Clay Dungan. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Late swing, fouled to the left. 0-2, and the delivery. Swings through it for the K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Let's break down how he's using his pitches in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. Swings and misses. First 2 batters retired in the top of the fifth. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Kavaris Tears.
Nope,
0 for
that's a
1
ball.
so far. Tears
Ball.
stands at 6 foot even, 200 pounds. And he's usually in right field, but today he's starting in center. There with plenty of time, inning over. They go down in order. 1 out and the base
Now
is empty.
batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Great job right there. You squared up
Seeing
on
the
that
ball
sucker.
very well
Now
in this
batting,
game.
the
Bit
third
risky from the
baseman,
pitcher with that
Trevor.
inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hudson Leach. Not a ton of strikeouts this year, so the defense should be active. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. To the right side. Gloves it. Now 2 out. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. That one in the air to center field. It's pretty deep. This one is over. King, 9 strikeouts and just 1 earned run over 5 frames. He didn't dominate, but he went out there and competed and kept them in striking distance for as long as he could. Just didn't get the win. To the bottom of the first we go.
Leading off
and now the
tonight,
DH,
the designated
King.
hitter, number 2.
And he hits a ground ball to the
Go
right
hard,
side.
go hard.
Sanabria steps on the bag. It's there, 1 away. To the top of the order we go. King getting ready to hit. 3 hits in the loss last night. Hammers this one down the right field line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Line drive to left field. And there's 1 away. No outs and a runner on second.
Here we go. He's right here.
In the air, right field. Murphy settles underneath it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Applies the
Head on
tag
the
and they
tag.
get 2. Double play. King steps in looking to be the rally starter. This could be the inning that flips this game. Adcock getting back to it out there. A laser into the outfield. 1 away. Trying to keep him alive here in the bottom of the
designated
ninth.
hitter, number 2.
Grounds it to short. Verdugo. Tosses to first. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in for the hooks, Jax Biggers. 3-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Flips it, but safe at first.
He's good.
Nice try defensively, great hustle, and the tying run is on. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, number 4. Kicks and delivers. And that's the ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. King, notable among the players in this one as he's leading the league in hits. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. King, the next to hit.
third,
With
the
runners at
catcher,
first and
number
second
2.
and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Into center. And that is a big first out. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged
Now batting,
back on that
the
play.
first
You can
baseman,
lose track of
Romeo
where you are and start
Sanabria.
worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. It's a pop-up. King under it. Gets there. Got it. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King 0 for 1. He hits a fly to center. Tears moving under this one and makes the catch. One down. Next to hit for the Missions, Rosman Verdugo. 1-2 now. Pop-up foul on the right side. And a couple of quick outs. Time to
The
have a
batter,
look at his
the
pitch
catcher,
breakdown
number
for the game.
38.
So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown one of those 2 more than 80% of the time today. No runs allowed yet, which shows that it's been a good approach for him.
Round it, round it, round
Ripped
it.
into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. He was ready to go
Now
on the
batting,
first pitch, and
third
it paid
baseman,
off. When you go
Xavier.
gap to gap like that, you're setting
Yes.
yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. Digging in for
Now
the
batting,
Missions,
the
number
catcher,
38.
Number 38.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. In the air, right field. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. This is baseball 101 right here. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Get the ball in the air to the outfield and get the sac fly. King, the
Ball
next to
1.
hit, takes ball 1. 1 out and the base is empty. Now a high fly ball to left center. Tears under it. 2 down. We're in extras here. Number 38 now at the plate. Into center. Encarnacion drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1. Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Tears, the next to hit, takes outside. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Off the catcher and rolls away. No advance, though. That one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second with 2 down. And the slider just misses. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit to right center. And that retires the side. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Carpathios in the box now, takes strike 1. And the strike zone swells in size. That one in there. And it's 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strike. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard. Score stays tied, 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
San
here in
Antonio,
extras and a new
number
pitcher on the mound in the
58,
bottom half of the inning,
JP
JP France. Struggling against lefties so far this season.
The catcher.
And now, King. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. Carpathios moving back for this one. Runner tags and goes to third. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and a tying run at first, potential winning run at the plate. 1-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And now the potential winning run is on base. Next up, the designated hitter, Pascanel Ferreras. 2-2, here's the pitch. Right side, and this might do it. And that's the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Bottom of the first, digging in for the hooks, King.
The designated hitter, number 2.
That one hammered but pulled foul. King, a switch-hitting designated hitter, batting leadoff today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the 1-1. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
King stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Grounds this one up the middle. Verdugo. Play made. That ends the inning. No outs. Runner at first. King digs in now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second.
No!
Not in time at first.
No,
it's a fielder's choice. King up now. A hit here would be a dagger, looking to put him away.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
That's a hit.
Find it.
Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Now
Aggressive
batting, the
approach
first
paid
baseman,
off
number
there.
5,
Found something he could hit.
Trent.
With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Kai Murphy. That one to first. Fair ball. Steps on the bag. Ball game. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. King on the hill for this one. Fresh off a stellar string of outings, all eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can he keep it going? It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, King. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. And now it's going to be
Leading
Marcos
off tonight,
Castañón.
the second baseman, number 94, Marcos Castañón.
And we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
A little out front there, swings through it. Got the batter swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. First pitch, swings and misses. 1 out and the base is empty. That
Ball up
just
there.
missed. High fly to center. 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Albert Fabian. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately, barely hitting above the Mendoza line this month. A 2-out knock and it keeps the inning alive.
Hey!
Solak measures 5'10", hitting cleanup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. Next one just
that's
misses. 1-2 the count. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Gets there, got it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Kicks and delivers. Fouled off to the right. Now here's the 0-2. Got it. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Kai Murphy getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. That one in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fly out to center field. Biggers settles under it. And makes the catch. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Lifted in the air, right field, as this one sized up. Gets there, got it. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Designated hitter, number 2.
We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Bottom half of the second inning. And a swing and a miss. Nice job controlling. We move on to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Kavaris Tears. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Tears wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. King, surprised to not get the strike, and here's a challenge. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Let's take a peek at his pitch usage in this one. Takes a strike. And that one hammered. Is this one gonna go? That one hops against the fence. In at second with a 1-out double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is in the dirt. Struck out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next to hit for the Missions, Romeo Sanabria. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Austin under this one. And makes the catch. 1 runner left on base. They're still down 2-0. Welcome back to Corpus Christi, top of the 4th inning. Now, Albert Fabian. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In for a strike, and 1-1 now. The Missions, trailing by 2. Top half of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And on the mound, he got a little lucky with that location, but the cutter had just enough movement to get him to swing and miss for the strikeout. Some late action on that pitch. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And now 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Ground ball to second. Biggers. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down here. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, number 29. And he's struggled to consistently throw strikes this season. His walk rate is less than ideal. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Castagnon slings to second. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. King steps in with a lot on the line here. RBI opportunity that could end up deciding this game. Grounder up the middle, the flip, there's 1 and 2. What a play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. We head back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Marcos Castagnon. Out to center. Fry should have this one. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. King with some good work on the mound in this ball game, though the hitting was more of a struggle. I want to see how he responds to this game because that can tell you a lot about a prospect. Will he get down about his struggles at the plate, or will he be encouraged by the way he pitched? Should be interesting to find out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, King, went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's 1, and that's 2. Still just 1 out here in the inning. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Out number 2. Just what he was hoping for, throwing that high fastball. Weak contact, and they get the pop out. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Third baseman.
And now
Now
King.
batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball. That's inside.
That is the inning. To the top of the order we go. Here's the second baseman, Marcos Castañon. The Missions, down to their last strike. Here's a pop-up. Guillemette gets under it. Ball game. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. King has hit some rocky times of late. This kid puts in the work, though. It'll be fun to see if he can show everyone what he's capable of today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And now the switch hitting
Leading
catcher,
off tonight,
King.
the catcher, number 2.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 5.
Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King. Singled and scored the first time around. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Lines, and here's the pitch. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. 1 up, 1 down. 1 away and a runner at first. King will hit next. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. 1 for 2 in this one. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Missed inside with the curveball. Runner at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. Ugly hack on the off-speed offering in the dirt. Zach Earhart now at the plate. 1-2 pitch. And it's a pop-up. King under it. And makes the catch. King stepping in with the crowd buzzing. Huge spot in this game. And a base hit coming around third. Runner scores and they have the lead. Second run scores as well. And they put the tag on. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Noah Miller getting ready to hit. Here's the 2-2. The pitch gets away. But the runners do not advance. Another full count pitch. Into center. Fry coming on. And that's the end of the inning. 1 away and a runner at first. The batter now, King. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at first. 1 away. And a clothesline shot into left for a base hit. And the lead runner holds on at second base. Good bounce back in that AB. He fell behind early, but managed to hit a nice line drive when it counted. Line drive, and it's caught. Throw not in time at second to double up the runner. Great hustle to get back. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Up the middle. Base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. They've tied it up
Now
in the
batting,
bottom of the 9th.
Number 6, Jordan.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Thompson. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. And the runner stays put. The Drillers with the potential winning run at second. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner will hold. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-1. Thompson wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. They've only got one challenge remaining. That one clips the corner. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Line, and that's a base knock. Coming around third. And the Drillers walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. Final score in this game, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. King, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the catcher, King.
Leading off here tonight, the catcher, number 2.
The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That one in the air to center field. Thomas settles under it. Gets there, got it. Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Zach Earhart. Pitch, runner breaking for second. This one in for a strike.
No, he's in there.
Safe. To the top of the order we go. King, the next to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Base hit into right center.
Take a look.
Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Next to bat for the Drillers, Alec Thomas. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Runner on the go. There, safe. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Here comes the 0-1. Out to center. And makes the catch. One away. Runners at the corners here. Next up, the designated hitter, Cole Myers. In the air, right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Hooks, King. 1 for 3. And swing and a miss. King, just 21 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2025. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Swing lifted to left field. Newell gets under it. Gets there, got it. King digs in. Big opportunity to get them back in this one. And there's a hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here is the left fielder, number 4. 0-2, rocks and fires. In the air to left center. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. And now the DH,
Leading
King.
off the ball game tonight, the designated hitter, number 2.
Here's a pop-up. Robinson should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Runner at first, 1 away. The 0-1. Up the middle. Dive. Got it. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. That's a very difficult play for any infielder, but he did it smoothly. Nice job to stay focused, lay out for the ball, and then make a good throw for the out. To the top of the order we go. King digs in now.
Number 2.
First pitch, swings and misses. 1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Turns, rocks, and fires. On the ground to third. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit.
Nice hit, that boy. Good job, good job.
That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit, and he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, King.
Number 2.
1-0. 1 out and the base is empty. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. What a sinker he's got. Tons of dive on that pitch. Usually a sinker is designed to get ground outs, but he gets batters to swing and miss at it. Swings through it for the strikeout. Now 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. And now Ethan Fry. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. King, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? Ready to go now. Digging in for the hooks, King. The 0-1 offering. On the ground to third. Great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. Shades of Frank Malzone over there at the hot corner. Dives towards the line, picks it, then gets up and whips it to first for the out. King has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Nobody on with one out. Next to hit, Alek Thomas. 3 hits in Wednesday's ball game. Lifted in the air to right center. And there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. That one will find its way through. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. And a base hit right there. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now, Chris Newell. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. In there, picks up the K. And that ends the inning. Bottom half of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Thompson. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. There's one down. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And again on 0-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. To the right side, Brooks. Takes it to the bag alone. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Nevin. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. And pops it up. Pereira gets there under it. And makes the catch. Heading on now. We head back to the top of the lineup. King will hit next. First time up, grounded to third. This one in the air to right. Earhart under it. Gets there. Got it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 23. He swings and fouls one off. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely.
Batting, the designated hitter, Cole Meyer.
1 out and the base is empty. Bash down the right side, but foul. And that's a strikeout looking. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And now it's going to be Alek Thomas.
That's a ball.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Earhart making the start in right, batting third today, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And the ball evens the count. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. Thomas leading off first with 2 away. Pops this one up. And that'll wrap this inning up. 1 runner left on base. Still no score. Bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Griffin Lockwood Powell. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the ripped into the outfield. And that's a fair ball, and it gets by. Around first and heading for second. He's already 2 for 2
Now
with a single
batting,
and a
the
double,
left fielder,
and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. No outs and a runner on second. Right through there for a strike. In the air along the left field line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic
Now
double.
batting,
And a
the
run
third
comes
baseman,
in to score.
Gilder.
King trying to hit the reset button after giving up the run. Not out of this jam yet either. Sliced hard, but foul. Runner at second with nobody out. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it
Now
difficult for him to do
batting, the second
anything with it.
baseman, Noah.
Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and
Miller.
earn the strikeout as a result. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one is labeled. And no one can run it down. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing, and he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Play is made, 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, number 23, and he has struggled this year. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Struck out swinging. That ends the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 29, 25th appearance of the year.
Number 2.
King stepping in, trying to get this offense going, looking to find a way to get on base. Big at bat here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. King, just 21 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2025. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Back to the mound. He's got it.
Dig.
1 away. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, King. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that. Got the batter swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. King stepping in. An RBI here would be a real backbreaker. Here's a grounder up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And he's been scuffling at the plate in this game, but that helps. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. King, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Against a pitcher with great off-speed stuff, sometimes you'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch. I think that's what he did just now. Clearly wasn't ready for the heat. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. 1-2, here's the pitch. Struck the batter out looking. And that's the ball game. The Hooks strand the tying run on base to win it. King was pretty good on the mound in this 2-way performance, though the hitting didn't go as well. Not a lot of positive takeaways in terms of hitting, but he pitched well enough, and that's always valuable. Honestly, this was more like an old-school National League performance.